What's up, guys? I'm Nick Marino, and I'm gonna talk to you about the movie Yesterday.
I said I like it like that.
This movie is about a struggling musician who just can't find his break. And, you know, he's playing all these venues and he's just doing terrible. He's doing a fucking horrible job and he's not blowing up. And then all of a sudden, a blackout, a global blackout happens and he wakes up in a world where the Beatles never existed. But he's the only one that remembers their songs. It's also really cool because when the lead, Jack Malik, finds out that he's the only one that knows the Beatles songs and he starts playing them, you know, you think that he's gonna fucking blow up. He just has to play them at a venue and he's gonna immediately blow up because the Beatles are fucking legendary. But it's so funny because that's not what happens. You know, he plays the Beatles songs and nobody likes them. Nobody gets it. And it takes him a while before he meets his first like major connection. But it's so dope because that's how it is in real life. You know, nobody's an overnight success. Nobody. It takes steps. It takes persistence and consistency, and you have to keep going at it. Like, even if what you're playing is a legendary song, it's not going to be an overnight success. It shows you just like the life of an artist and how the industry, the more famous you get, like the industry and management and just like the world can really drain you as an artist and make you sort of lose sight of who you are. We see stories of that all the time with, like, you know, A-list celebrities blowing up on their PR team or on their fans or on the people that they're working with. But really, like, this movie shows you, like, why they blow up in the first place.
See, I don't know what we're cutting to.
I'm getting passionate about this.
I understand, I know, but now you're just totally overdoing it. I'm lucky, I'm lucky. I get paid to be an actor, and I can't even fucking do this. I'm lucky, you know? I mean, so put that all in there and then just say it, all right? I understand you're trying. You're maybe trying too hard or you're not trying hard enough. I don't know what the fucking problem is.
All right.
But let's go. It's fucking 5 lines, man.
5 lines, okay.
When Jack Malik is blowing up and he's playing at these concerts, he doesn't even fucking say, like, hello or anything. Like, he's not like, hey, what's up? You know, at a normal concert, you know, you have the musician come up and he greets the audience before he starts playing or whatever. He doesn't do that. He just fucking comes out and he just immediately starts playing. That is a representation of, like, of the real world, of how society just wants. They just fucking want to hear the product. Even though it might be considered cheating, obviously, because it's not his original music, it's still pretty talented of him to recall all of the lyrics of each fucking song. You know, he has to do some digging and some research, and, you know, he has to put in the work. At the end of the day, you have to put in the work. Fun fact, the director was actually going to have the lead singer of Coldplay, Chris Martin, play the role of Ed Sheeran in the movie. However, Chris Martin was just too busy, so they just had Ed Sheeran play. That would have been fucking dope, but I mean, Ed Sheeran fucking killed it either way. Ed Sheeran has a lot of experience, like, in acting, so, I mean, he did a fucking awesome job. Fucking hilarious, yo. So funny. Like, he just played, like, a fucking mock version of himself. He basically just, like, played, like, an egotistical version of Ed Sheeran, which is so funny because Ed Sheeran is a really humble, nice guy. Fucking jokes, bro. When in the movie, Ed Sheeran's like walking and his phone rings and his ringtone is Shape of You. Another fun fact, most of the music in the movie is from the Beatles. So, you know, you think about, like, how much money did they spend, you know, to use all the rights for their music. So essentially the budget for this film was like $26 million, and it cost them $10 million to use all the Beatles music. But what's cool is that they released a complete album of all of the Beatles music from the movie, totally remastered, for free. So that's really fucking dope. It's a really interesting concept, And it's fucking cool. It's a really good fucking movie. That's my 2 cents though. At the end of the day, you do whatever the fuck you wanna do. Peace the fuck out.